Let me give you some advice I wish someone gave to me 20 years ago. Your content controls everything. See, in life, you attract what you put out into the universe. And so content and social media is no different. You become what you create. And so if you, as a musician, want more gigs, more streams, or more merch sales, it all starts with the type of content you're putting out into the universe. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to align your content with your goals and explain why the content you create today entirely depends on the success you're going to have tomorrow. And so here's my little secret, right? My goal as a creator is to make the content that would have helped the younger version of me as an 18-year-old DJ. So even now, when I'm bored and I'm looking for a video to watch, sometimes you're just scrolling on YouTube. And so my mindset is like, what content can I create today that I'd want to watch today? And so that's how I switch from being a consumer into a producer. And so let me give you an example, right? If your goal right now is to book more shows, because all musicians want everything, right? You want more gigs and you want more streams and you want more fan interaction and you want more merch sales. And so when you're trying to do everything, you achieve nothing. And so just think for the next 3 months, what is your primary goal? Just pick one of them, right? And so let's just say it's more gigs. You want to actually get more money in for yourself by getting paid, and you want to be out there performing more. And if no one's reaching out to you right now as a musician, you need to create more content that manifests more gig opportunities. You want your inbox to be full of venue managers and promoters asking if you can play their show, what date you're available, and how much you charge. And so it actually starts by creating content of you performing anywhere and everywhere. So that could be at home, in your room or your studio, at a coffee shop, open mic. No matter which city you live in the world, don't fight me on this, yeah? There is an open mic near you. You can get to it, you can volunteer, you can send your music in advance, and you can perform at an open mic and have a tripod or a friend in the front row filming that content. You can go busking on the street, literally in any city, in any town, go by yourself or take a friend and perform in the street and have a little social media sign on the floor. And you can even do it in the most random everyday places. If you're taking a train somewhere, freestyle on the train. If you're hanging out with some friends and you're in all together in one person's like living room, you can freestyle in the living room. Because all it takes is one of these videos to blow up. And that could be the video that gets the attention of like a viral audience. And you're going to have gig managers and venue promoters slide into your DMs wanting to book you for their next event. And so no one will know you're a performer until you show it. And so I want you to start making your performances impossible to ignore. One of my favorite brand new rappers called Mac, she has this line, she says, I always know if I run out of content, I can just start freestyling. I think that's absolutely beautiful because it shows that as a creative who has lyrics on the brain, you just need to press record.
Somebody had asked me like how I think of content ideas, and honestly a lot of times I just press record and whatever happens happens. So if you make music and you want to bring like a visual to life but you don't really know how, or you can't really think of anything, just listen to your music. Like, what would you want that to look like? And then make it a 15 to 30 second clip and post it online. That's like how easy it is to make content as an artist. Like, half of the work is already done. You already made the music. Repost that shit 10 times. Like, repost your shit. Who the fuck cares?
What the fuck you expect?
And so let's talk about streams. That if you want to grow your Spotify presence, you just need to maximize your content volume. And so if you want people to like your music, you need to increase the quality and the quantity of you performing your music. So that doesn't have to be live. That could almost be like more lip sync style content. That could be more aesthetic filmed content. But we want to do stacks and stacks of short, engaging clips of your choruses, of your verses, of your pre-choruses, of your bridges, of your outros, and break your song into bite-sized moments that people can connect with or share. And the more you post these consistently, you're going to increase the number of impressions and video views that you're getting. So rather than just only when you're promoting a song will you post 3 videos about that single, let's say each one was going to get 5,000 views. 3 times 5, 15,000 views. But instead, if you created 15 videos that only got 1,000 views, right, then you're maximizing your chances because one of them could pop off. right? And one of those 1,000 can spiral into hundreds of thousands because it got hit by the right audience, that right timing, right location, right part of the song, right aesthetic, and something makes it fly. And so I always think of it like this: the more eyes and ears you get on the music, the better your chance of landing on playlists, building more buzz, and growing your streams. All it takes is one post, and the algorithm can kick in on Instagram, and the algorithm can then kick in on Spotify, and then it attracts more and manifests more audiences towards you. And if you want to get more sales, I want you to show off your product. And so if your goal is to sell more merch, if your goal is to sell more, gig tickets, if your goal is to sell like coaching services or some sort of craft that you do, you need to show people more of what you're selling, because people can't buy what they don't know exists, right? That's a logical, fair argument, I hope. So wear your merch in every single post. Like, take press shots in your merch. Show flat lays of it on the table, unboxing videos. Show yourself doing a behind the scenes vlog of making the product. Like, don't be shy and thinking nobody will want to watch this content. They'll just think I'm overselling. That is you self-sabotaging your own chance of getting more sales. Because the people who want the product don't want you to post about it less. Again, a fair argument, I hope, yeah? The people who want to buy your merch don't want to see you post about your merch less. They want it more. And the people who aren't going to buy your product, well, they're not going to pay you, so why are you going to maneuver your content strategy to suit them? Like, bye, leave. This content is not for you. And so I want the people who want my product. And so talk about what this means to you. Talk about the meaning behind the design. Talk about the way you designed it. Talk about, the inspiration behind the design itself, and tell why it's special to you as an artist. Because when your audience feel connected to the product, they're more likely to buy it. And sometimes you just didn't know that someone would be interested. They just weren't aware the product exists. And so you can only connect with something that if you consistently see it. And maybe it wasn't the right place and the right time when they first saw it. They might have been on a train, not in a buying mode. But when they are on the sofa and they've heard your song and now they've seen the explanation off the front cover, then they might be in a position to buy weeks later than the original post. And so I want you guys to remember, your content controls everything. If you want more gigs, show yourself performing. If you want more streams, post more content about your music, raising the quality and the quantity. If you want more sales, show off your products more. You have the power to choose, and the outcomes you attract depend on the content that you create and aligning it to your goals. And so here's the challenge I have for you. I want you to think deeply about what you want to achieve in your career right now and comment it down below under this video. Then look at your recent content. Does it align with those goals? If not, it's time to make a change. And if you're ready to do that, let's talk. I have a program called the 100K Hitmaker Community, where I'm going to help you market your song and get more streams. Help you to turn that into a digital product launch or a physical product launch so you make more sales, and manifest that into more gigs. And so you can grab some more information about the program. You basically meet with me every single Monday and all the other artists. You show me what you're working on, and I personalize all the strategies and all the tactics I have directly to you. We start with a 3-month time limit so that you're going to achieve those goals. Like a month, you can't do much. By the time you've learned the program, it's time to leave. And so we start with 3 months. But some people have been with me for 2.5 years. And so that consistency is going to help you grow. And remember that content is all in your power. So use it wisely.